this one might be a gut punch to you, but you are not the main character of your content. Hey bestie, if you clicked on this, then chances are you probably want to become rich and famous and get all those brand deals. Just kidding, you want to learn some tips and tricks for growing your IG so that you could maybe get some brand deals. If you want to grow your Instagram, then keep on watching. This is also going to be all over the place. I have some notes, but also I have ADHD and I'm just regurgitating everything that's coming up. So a little backstory, I have been posting on Instagram probably since like it came out, but I didn't really start to take it seriously until I was like 18 or 19. So I think 2016, 2017. Ever since I was 8 years old, I always knew that I have always wanted to share my life online in an attempt to normalize mental health, raise awareness for it. But life and school and my mental health just always got in the way, so I could never be consistent and I never really like knew what to post, and I would always find that I kept losing my voice. My growth actually didn't really start until last year. Last year, I went through a really bad breakup and I felt really alone in it. So I was like, fuck it. No one is seeing my content anyways. I don't really want to talk to my friends or family about the breakup, so I'm just going to post in the abyss of the internet. And people are seeing my content. And it really was when I detached from the outcome and just like started posting what I wanted. That was when the growth really happened. I know that there's like a lot of advice out there that is like, post what you want and your audience will find you. Yes and no. If you're posting gaming content as well as like gluten-free recipes, as well as fashion videos, it's gonna really confuse your audience. So I would say focus on like 3 different things that can intertwine easily, because also you don't need to post everything and anything. There does come a point where you do have that growth where you can post whatever you want. But in the beginning, you can't do that because no one cares about you. They don't know you. People online are selfish as fuck. What can you provide for them? So for me, I was documenting my healing journey, so I was providing them inspiration as well as education. My audience and I were essentially in it together. We held each other accountable on our no contact journeys and healing and dating. Through that, as I began to heal, I started to incorporate other types of content, and my audience was like, yeah, girl, yeah, you do that. We're here for it. Get into it, yeah. It was because I was posting such real, raw, authentic content. People started to relate to that. They were like, wait, I'm going through a breakup too and I also feel alone. But I feel less alone consuming your content and knowing that you're going through it and you're helping me with my breakup. I know that you've probably heard this so many times. Yes, you want to provide value, but you also want that value to feel fulfilling to you. And that is what I started to really struggle with as I healed more and more from the breakup, and I just like no longer really wanted to post breakup content because I was like, okay, well, like I can continue to like give advice on like other things I've gone through, but then it just became like really emotionally taxing and exhausting. There's so much more to me than the advice that I can offer. So then I started playing around and posting like fashion videos, and those started to perform well, and I started to post videos that showed more of my personality and like some comedy things, and those performed well. Now I would say I have successfully pivoted out of my breakup content. In a way, like I was a main character that people were rooting for. They wanted me to heal, and now I am healed, and now I'm dating again, and I'm documenting that as well. I think one thing that also really helped me grow was my no contact series, which was my signature style series. So if you haven't heard of what that is, it's a series, and it's not like every day that you need to do it, but it's something that you do consistently that people know you for. So for me, every single day, I documented what day I was on my no contact journey with my ex and explained how I was feeling that day and any lessons. I pretty much just treated it like a diary entry that thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people read, but everyone really seemed to resonate and agree with what I was saying. I wouldn't say niche down, but niche down within yourself. Like what makes you unique? And for me, I am neurodivergent. I live in Seattle. I am really good at thrifting and styling, but I'm also really funny. I am dating again, so I'm finding ways to incorporate all of those. Something else that really helped me grow was controversial content. This isn't necessarily content that is like apples are better than oranges oranges. It is stating your opinion and saying it with your chest because people are either going to agree or disagree with you and they're going to fight in the comments. But I realize like another facet of controversial content is content that makes people uncomfortable or extremely comfortable. And for me, that was my breakup journey, but specifically like me crying online. Like pretty much every single time I have posted a video of me crying on the internet, it goes viral. It's now to the point where like, if for whatever reason, like I have like a mental health episode and like I'm able to catch it on camera, I can use that strategically if I do want to experience significant growth because I have this data to back it up. And I know that every time I've done that, it's gone viral because people either get extremely uncomfortable seeing someone cry, or others are like, oh my gosh, I relate to this. I feel so seen. Thank you so much for being vulnerable and posting this. And then they usually end up fighting in the comments and I don't do anything. When really I only ever post myself crying as a way to raise awareness for mental health, but that's besides the point. So don't be afraid to post what you think. You need to be able to say things with your chest and stand by it. You don't want to please the masses. It's like that saying, a friend to everyone is a friend to no one. You want to find your target audience. For me, my target audience is women. And so I do post content where I shit on men because my content is not for men. I do have men that follow me and they're safe. They're homies. I say my opinions. I share my experiences with dating and the shitty men I've dealt with, and it's for the girls. And they're usually like, yeah, I've experienced the same thing. Are we dating the same dude? I wouldn't say like post controversial content all the time though, because that's annoying and you don't want to build a brand off of that. Show your personality. People are tired of like the 2012 to like 2014 influencers. Like they want to see how messy your room is. They want to see you cry. People want to relate to other people. And that's why we're kind of seeing like a downfall of influencers. I am also going to make a whole video on my 2025 social media predictions. So be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that. I also separated myself from the content. This is the biggest thing. You are building a brand. You are not your brand. Just because you have a personal brand does not mean you are it. You're the face of the brand. So by separating yourself from your content, what I mean is don't let trolls get to you. Use data to refine what works and what doesn't, and then build content based on that. Figure out what you are and are not comfortable posting. Like I'm comfortable posting about my dating life, but I'm not actually gonna like name the dudes. I probably actually won't even really like post my partner when I am in another relationship because people will be nosy as fuck. As it concerns engagement, of course, you want to respond to every single comment, including the trolls. Comment saves and shares are the most important analytic to review. Likes are just a vanity metric. When I'm reviewing my analytics for the month to see like what performs best, I usually tend to look at shares and saves. People can comment and like it boosts it in the algorithm, but for someone to want to save it to watch back or to be like, this is so good, I need someone else to watch it, those are the biggest things. And so then I try to recreate videos that have high shares and high saves. People tend to save content that usually is more relatable. So that's why we usually see like a lot of like trending audios with like simple text videos like perform well because they're just like so simple, but the viewers are like, oh, haha, that's so me. Wait, did I say savable? I meant shareable. Relatable content is shareable. Educational value tends to be more savable content because they want to go back and view it later. So this can be like recipes, outfit inspo, how-tos, things like that. This one might be a gut punch to you, but you are not the main character of your content. Your audience is. When you're making a video, you need to be asking yourself, how can I provide value to my viewer? How can I make them feel like they're the main character when they are watching me? If you're doing like a day in the life vlog, you can do like day in the life of a nursing student at GCU. You can like do like a dorm tour, talk about your classes, your professors, da 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 da. Even though you're the one experiencing it, it's about the viewer because you are showing them what it's like to be a student. And this could be extremely helpful to anyone who is looking at applying to GCU. Same with outfit inspo. So instead of outfit of the day, it could be petite outfit inspo or easy fall outfit inspo. Don't be scared to experiment with your content. You don't know what will be your one video video, what might go viral, as long as it's still within your brand and it's still your vibes and it's something that you would be okay with becoming known for, fucking post it. If I didn't start to post my fashion content, then I would never know like, oh, it actually performs well and my audience actually does like it. You're a human. We are such complex creatures. You are not meant to stay the same person forever. And the same goes for your content. It's okay to experiment, so give yourself permission to figure it out. And even if that means just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, do it, because something will stick eventually. I'm actually still in the process of doing that. Y'all need to come up with a strategy and stick to it for like 30 days, but more like 60 to 90. Y'all are so quick to be like, oh my God, I posted this one video this one time and I got like 200 views and it sucks, okay? You have to keep posting in order to gather enough data to really make a decision on whether or not this is working, whether or not you need to pivot. There's so much that goes into a video performing well. And just because it doesn't perform well on one platform doesn't mean it won't perform well on the other. There have been so many instances I've heard of, and I've experienced them too, where one video might flop on TikTok, but it goes insanely viral on Instagram. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because you really, really know what platform may be your platform and where your audience is. I focus so much on TikTok, and TikTok just fucking hates me, and I have accepted it. Whereas Instagram, it's just, and now I'm pivoting to YouTube, and I might not even really need TikTok. By content strategy, I don't mean a content schedule. A content schedule is when you plan to ideate, script, film, edit, and schedule your videos and what days and times you intend to go live. Why do I only have 4 fucking minutes left on my SD card? I've switched it out twice. Okay, whatever. Okay, we're just gonna have to talk really, really fast and get through this, because frankly, I don't wanna switch SD cards again. A content strategy is what you talk about and the formats in which you talk about it. And by formats, I mean, do you do vlogs? Do you do talking head? Do you do skits? So figure out what format and topic of content that you want to talk about. Your content strategy and your schedule go together. Unlike me, I do not, because I have nobody to with. I thought I did, and then he ghosted me. Listen to your audience about what they want. They are here for you. They are supporting you. And if you are not giving them what they want, why would they want to follow you? And that's not to say that you need to give them what they want all the time. There needs to be balance, like 70-30, 70% what they want, 30% what you want. But literally ask them in your stories, make polls, listen to the comments, and create based on what people are saying. Find a way to balance what they want to consume with what you want to post. For me, sometimes I'll do like an outfit of the day, but then I'll just like have like text on screen that is like giving advice. Utilize the comment reply feature if you aren't already. This is a really, really great way to get people to watch old videos and interact with those ones. Lastly, I also gave value in my stories. By this, I use the questions feature like all the time, and I will respond to like 3 to 5 questions, and I'll usually ask like, what advice do they need? How can I help them? Ask polls, use stickers, and just like overall like make it fun. Your stories is like another way to interact with your audience, but like on a more personal, like day-to-day level. So like when I'm thrifting, I'll be like at the thrift, and like I'll do like a little picture of what's in my cart so far and ask, do you want a haul? Or I have 1 video left on my SD card. That is everything that I could come up with in such a quick time frame. If you want more tips on growing your social media, let me know. I hope these tips helped you. Good luck on your content creation journey, and most of all, do not compare yourself. Stop comparing yourself. Comparison really is a thief of joy. People want you. They don't want another Monet. They don't want another Alex. They don't want another Trisha. They want you. That concludes this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I will see you guys next week. And also, follow me on Instagram. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Oh my God, this is my favorite. I'm fine. I am fine.